Welcome to Tokyo Ish Radio, and I am your host, Miss Tokyo Ish. I'm also going to upload this to House of Queens TV. So, what we have today is SeanDavieWay is talking to Jaguar Wright. She's trying to explain to him what really lied to him and tell him about why she cannot get out of jail, and she continuously keep telling him that it is other people reasons why she is still in jail. Instead of taking accountability for her own actions, she wants to manipulate and gaslight. Instead, put blame on other people instead of holding herself accountable for the reason why she is in jail. Everything is someone else. They did that. She did that. He did that. They're all against me. It's an attack against me. Instead of looking yourself in the mirror, sitting yourself down, and holding yourself accountable. You're 40-something years old. And you are still getting yourself locked up because of you holding these childish ass antics on social media. You're throwing these tantrums as a overgrown ass an adult. And you want to point the finger at everyone else and say they are the reason that you are locked up. Now I know, and let's be logic here, people can get other people locked up on false charges. But in this case, right here, Jaguar Wright have gotten herself locked up. So, now it's a debate about her bonds. She said that the bondsmen have a hold on her bond, which is not correct. So, we're also going to listen and see that the official Kingpain had entered into the building. And he talked to the bondsman personally. The bondman said that there's not a hold on her bond. They're going to take their name off of her bond because a lot of people have been calling into their office saying that Jaguar Wright is homeless. She's a flight risk. And the reason why people have been calling to their office continuously is because TokyoToni leaked the bond information when she got mad at Jaguar Wright through SeanDavieWay. And even though the SeanDavieWay and official Kingpain said that they're friends with Jaguar, this little one-on-one that they gonna do after she hang up the phone, they friends, but they some shady queens. So again, this is Tokyo Ish Radio, and I'm your host, Miss Tokyo Ish. And I want to thank everybody for the support that they have given to me and my family on social media due to my cousin passing away. And those who don't know, my cousin was recently hit in a hit and run car accident. And so I'm going to do a video maybe tomorrow about it because Danny Lay just got arrested in a hit and run accident, and I was furious when I heard this. She was intoxicated and she hit someone in a mobile scooter, and fled the incident, which her alcohol level was twice the amount of legal in the state that she's in. And luckily, thank God that the person did survive the incident, but unfortunately my cousin was in a hit and run incident and came to his demise a few days later after he had surgery. So I want to speak on the ins and out of drinking and driving and someone fleeing the incident, and the person that hit my cousin is still unknown. And we're still trying to figure out how and why, because of We don't know if they erased the camera footage or the camera footage automatically erased, but we know for a fact that the police department can retrieve those fucking images from those fucking surveillance cameras. So that don't say that they was automatically erased and they overlocked. No, 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 no. Y'all can get that shit. So, anyways, if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you want to do so. Share. Leave a comment. Thumbs up. It's very important. And also, like I said, I will be sharing this content with House of Queens TV. So, shout out to all my kings and my queens, my crowns and my tiara family over on House of Queens TV. So, again, SeanDavieWay is talking to Jaguar Wright about her bond situation and why she can't get out of jail, or do she want to get out of jail, and about her continuously blaming other people for the reason that she still is in fucking jail. Let's go. Let's get it. It's a thing called life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but put your faith in God. He will see you through. He is all understanding. God love you, and I hope you love yourself even more.
The necessary seg, though. You're not in Gen Pop, though. So my question. So yeah, I mean it is.
When Genesis, understand this. Let's look at the timeline. When Genesis pulled the stunt that she pulled, pretending to be with Nina Gold, having my bond revoked, using Queen 12 to find my location, they called the police to register that to report me as what? A fugitive, so that they could arrest me. That entire time I was sitting in Bossier, I was there for misdemeanor charges only. Now,
and that's not true. You got locked up in Texas. All the incident that happened was in Texas. You did have a current charge in Louisiana that no one knew of. That was old. It was misdemeanor. All these charges was misdemeanors besides the ones in Texas. You got locked up in Texas. You had a bond in Texas. You went to Louisiana, right next door. So that was you being a fugitive. You was fleeing. You had court. And when you want bond, I don't know how things work because I never had a bond. I have been to jail, but not like this. So with dealing with bonds, I just did my time and got the fuck out. I didn't need nobody to bail me out and all this other kind of shit. So it's best to do your time and not get bailed out, because when you get bailed out, you go back to court and all the other kind of stuff. And so if you have remaining time, they might send your ass right back to fucking jail. So it's best to do your time and not get bailed out. So anyways, so when you got bailed out, Regina bailed you out, and then y'all had your little falling out. You left and went to Louisiana. You cannot do that. You are a fugitive, even if it was a funky ass minor incident, which now we know that you have felony or felonies.
Officer that came and picked me up for extradition told me that I was already at time served, and he said, "Don't worry about bonding out." He said, "Because when you go to court on Friday, they're going to have to let you go because you're already at time served." He said, "Well, if I were you, I would just chill."
So hold on. So did they put the So because I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right. So are they? Because you're saying the release. So hold on. My question is, if you bond out, you said that they will be sending you to a psychiatric ward, or they're just already sending you to a hospital.
As it stands right now, what I was just told by the social worker, Lawan, African American one, who works for my mental health public defender, whose name is Mr. Harden, something like that. I haven't met him yet. She's supposed to be sending him to come see me. She came to see me first. She told me that they just put a hold on me so that I can't bond out because I have been declared incompetent by Dr. Pitt.
Okay.
And Dr. Pittman is the psychiatrist that works here at the jail. By the way, he says that everyone is incompetent.
So he went over your head and stated that you are declared incompetent, so you cannot bail out.
Yeah, that I'm not fit to leave here, which is very interesting because, you know, Parkland is the hospital that sponsors here, the jail, the medical here in the jail, okay? Our jail here is Parkland. Now, I was just released from Parkland Psych March 17th with a clean bill of health, and my diagnosis was PTSD and bipolar, which I was diagnosed with PTSD during 1997, which I said all along. And I was found competent when I left Parkland Hospital. And now all of a sudden, I get booked into this jail, and a doctor that works for the same system, who took no blood work, no medical ramp, no nothing, no medical test, no nothing wrong with you. The only thing they've done here is take my blood pressure, take my temperature. There's nothing. He sits down and talks with me for 5 minutes. I answer every question that he thinks.
I was told by someone is that they stated that Jaguar had an option. She was to take her medicine regular and be compliant. Jaguar refused to take her medication. They cannot force you to take your medication in a jail. They can if she was in a psych ward. Jaguar keep constantly getting up on here, but I know SeanDavieWay know that Jaguar be bullshitting him, and so do officialKingpain. So she keeps up here bullshitting their ass, telling them lies and feeding them lies. It's another YouTube channel. She calls up there and asks questions, and they tell her they could be lying, but she asks questions and they tell her. So since Jaguar don't want to take her medicine and she's still in jail disrupting and acting like a child instead of an adult, they're going to keep putting her in segregation, which I believe that Jaguar wants to be in segregation because she have stated on numerous of times that those women in jail, them are some hardcore criminals. They in jail for real, for real. So what that mean? Jaguar be out in the public acting the ass and online acting the ass, and so when she got locked up with some real bitches, it scared the shit out of her because now they can match her crazy with they crazy. So that's why I believe Jaguar wants to be in segregation and not in general population. So we're going to skip over some of this because all this is a little nonchalant. And he's off live now, so I don't want this to go over too long. And it cuts off. So, yeah.
He testing as well with Dr. Pittman, and Dr. Pittman asked me some basic questions. Remember these 3 things, and what's the difference between a demon and a wheelbarrow? Simple stuff. And
okay. The white lady that's talking now, she's supposed to get online and told SeanDavieWay and officialKingpain that the doctor that they have assigned to that jail, he's proven to be a doctor that lies and keep people in jail for whatever reason. So before the lady got on the phone, Jaguar was saying that the doctor had labeled her incompetent to be out in the real world like us. So this lady that's on the phone call, she got up there and said something about that she was assaulted by an officer, and she had it on camera. She had it on SD card, and they found it, and so now she's in jail for kitty porn and all this other kind of stuff. And so, excuse my language, but yeah, so she's in jail for pornographic videos and stuff like that against minors. And so they had her to go to the same doctor that Jaguar is going to, and he labeled her incompetent to be out in the real world. So now she has a year or two to be in jail, instead of what she was trying to do was get the officer locked up for assaulting her. So Jaguar said that the doctor is evil, and he don't want to get people free. He wants to keep them locked up because every day that they're locked up, the state get money for them. So that's why they want to keep everybody locked up in jail and don't free them, because the state makes so much money off of them. That's her words, not mine. So again, if you're here for the first time, welcome to Tokyo Ish Radio, and I'm your host, Miss Tokyo Ish. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so. Also, thumbs up, be greatly appreciative. Also, leave a comment in the comment section so I know what you guys thought about the content. And you also can share, email it, send it out to whoever you want to. All those things will help great for the algorithm. The more so I can build up my channel and my audience, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, I'm going to be sending this over to House of Queens TV. So, thank you guys so much for coming and viewing my content.
Passed it, well, I self-passed it, and he declared me incompetent. So I went to another doctor where the doctor stated in his report that I passed the testing part, but somehow I developed a psychosis. So they are forcing me to go to a state hospital so they can sweep everything under the rug so it doesn't go to trial, so that the USP does not get brought up, so that they can release me on a dismissal.
Okay, oh my God. Can we speak to Jack, girl? And we're totally going to really have so much time, girl, but thank you so much for your story, girl. And we hope that worked out for you, girl. Can we talk to Jack, please?
And as soon as Tanya is released from the state hospital, I'm going to bring her off so that she could have been podcast and that was up to TV Network and Oklahoma for the entire team. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Tanya.
Oh my God. So yeah, Jack, King's here, and he has a couple questions. Sound off, King.
Jaguar. So I just got off the phone with the bonds company, and they're telling me that they don't see any hold. Is this something that's going to pop
Jack,
up
can you hear
later?
King?
Now.
Okay, go ahead.
I said, is that something that's going to pop up later? Because I just got off the phone with the bonds company, and they said that they don't see any hold. What it is that people keep calling them, and they don't want to cover the bond anymore because people keep calling in to the bond company and complaining.
Complaining about what?
I guess they're saying you're flight risk. They're telling them you're homeless. They're telling them anything. But there is no hold. They said that you can't be bonded out. They just won't be the ones to do it. But, that's not a big problem. There's 100 bondsmen, bail bond companies in Texas alone. So, I'm sure that we'll be able to find somebody. Unfortunately, your friend, Tokyo, had put out the information to the bonds company, and people started calling.
Pretending to be supporters that are actively working against this situation to keep me in jail.
How did the information get out, Kingpain, of where she's at?
TokyoToni had put the number out to the bonds company. So that's how people know what company we were going through to bond you out.
So Shamana Hunter publicized what bail bond companies do.
Mm-hmm. That's your friend.
That's spiteful much. Well, she done went all the way to the dark side. She's Darth Vader now.
That's your
I
friend.
don't think she fully understood how these people are on YouTube and how much they dislike you and how far they're willing to go to keep you in jail.
Is that Stringview?
because I literally just got off the phone with the bus company. They said there's not a hold. It's because people literally keep calling and keep calling and keep calling and keep calling, saying that you're homeless.
Yeah, because I'm in jail because I didn't get a chance to move into my house. Because I didn't get a chance to go to work and do my interview.
But you didn't have no job interview.
Because I was stopped because I was being stalked by King Squirrel and by everyone else online because I was being hounded by Genesis day after day to come and sit on her white couch, and I said, fuck no. I just find this interesting. It looks like now all of the enemies of all of the haters and the people who wish they were us have decided to join forces to take Jaguar down. Is that interesting? Whereas Dr. Omar would say, you know, the clip that Night and Day always like to use, that was that sound suspicious.
And I told them about Jaguar going to a boarding home too, or whatever, and they were just like, no, we just don't. They said we just don't want to cover the bond. It's not the address. We figured the address situation out. Jaguar is going to a boarding home when she gets out. Okay. It's because people keep calling. Okay, there is a risk associated to covering Jack's bail for the bond company also. They don't want to take that risk because we have literally dozens, if not hundreds, of people calling in saying that Jaguar Wright is homeless, he's a flight risk, don't bail her out.
Okay, but it don't matter how many calls they get, they are grown and they can do their own discernment, right? Okay, correctly. So, they understand the thing of social media, and because that's how they can find some people as well, using social media. So if they don't, they can, like I said, they can get thousands of calls. If they don't, if they believe in their hearts of hearts that Jaguar is a good, old, wholesome citizen and won't have a flight risk, they won't care how many calls they get. Even though there is something of harassment and it's fucking stressful getting all these calls about one particular person, and regardless of what they're saying about her, but it's their money, they're the bond company, so it's their choice to keep their name wrapped around Jaguar Wright with this bond. They don't care how many people call. It's up to them. So they somewhat believe what these people are saying, or they got some inside knowledge of what they're saying to be true. I mean, you did leave from one bond company from Texas to Louisiana, and now you're back in Texas jail. So if you didn't flee from Texas to Louisiana, then you probably wouldn't even be in jail, but you would have been to jail eventually, but it wouldn't been as soon as you have gotten arrested for this last time. So, you don't have a address. Don't nobody want to be associated with you, putting their name or anything associated with you because of your past history. You are too grown and over fucking grown to be doing these type of antics as a supposed to be a influencer and a lady that was once sought after artists. You have associated with the Roots, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, Jay-Z, and countless other people. And what have you done? Nothing but talk shit about them, and which they could help you. All they want you to do was apologize. I heard an interview with, I forgot who was a content creator that did the interview. She was a Jaguar manager, and before it became the way it was, and she was doing this shit before she became on social media. All they wanted to have to do was a sit down one-on-one. The manager got the sit down. Jaguar didn't show up, so she burned her own bridges. So everywhere Jaguar Wright go, she burned fucking bridges, and people are tired of it. So now you got yourself in this deal pickle, And now you want to get out because you thought it was cute, you thought it was funny to keep taunting people, harassing people, and talking about people's children in the manner that you was talking about them, thinking that it was okay because you kept getting away with it for so long. No. The devil will make a fool of you each and every fucking day. And he came to collect. And now you want to say, God this and God that. Sorry. You dealt... You got the hand that you was dealt with.
No, they have an option. It's their prerogative whether or not they want to do it.
They have an option to take it or not. But the truth is, what they don't want is the vitriol. What they don't want is their own being flooded. Because you probably got Queen's World working on this. You probably got the Not working on this.
Oh.
Apparently now we have Shalana Hunter working on this. There's a group of people that are literally working together to stop me because they can't stop me. You know what I love about this more than anything?
I honestly don't think King World cares, honestly.
He does, but he
I'm just
don't.
saying. Come on.
Really?
I don't.
As invested as Queen's World has been, you honestly think he's letting it go that easy?
I don't think he's letting it go. I think he's just kind of like moved on.
Well, that would be the smart thing to do, considering all the trouble fucking with me has brought him. Even though that Night and Day, it's all worth it for that Night and Day cartoon parody. You didn't. Hold on, let me smoke this cut clip on this big green screen. Oh, it was brilliant. I was so glad that I got to see that before I got arrested.
Wait till you see the new parody.
Wow.
So wait till you see the new one they did with you and Legina and Goomba.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the purple parody.
Okay. All right. I'll get to excited. By the way, tell the guys I love them, and if they get their phone number, I would love to talk to them.
Absolutely.
Because this stuff that I'm going through right now is literally right up their alley. I think at this point in time, it's important for me to say this and to say this out loud. Anyone who's not going to see that I am being attacked in an orchestrated manner is literally on crack or just retarded. Like, this is over the top. This has got to the point where, like, this is an epic Star Wars saga shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, this is deep. And all for a bunch of people that I don't know, or say they don't know me, like Shalana Hunter.
That's it. Don't name nobody else. That's it. Keep going.
Too many names.
Keep going.
All by a bunch of people who either don't know me, say they don't know me, and are totally invested in destroying me when I don't care if they exist or not. Amazing. Amazing.
So, girl, look, we need to get you up out of there, girl.
This has finally become the kind of case that an attorney like you Crump.
Hold on, I have a question. Do you want to be bailed out, or do you want to stay where you at?
No, I want to be bonded out because I want to fight these things. See what they want.
Well, hold on. Because when the social worker came to you, it seemed like you gave in mighty quick. Like, when the social worker was just like, you staying here, you ain't going nowhere, you just like, okay.
No, I didn't get in. I'm saying I'm not going to find the process. If I can do the outpatient, then let's do the outpatient. She said, I just can't leave the state. I can't move to Louisiana. I have to stay here. So then I'll have to stay here.
Meaning here is as in Dallas? Or meaning, in Texas. Okay.
Yeah, they won't let me do an outpatient program.
But you're trying to go to Louisiana, right?
Yeah, and as soon as this situation is resolved, I'm going back.
But you'll be on bail. So while you're out on bail, if you were bailed, you can't go to Louisiana. That's not an option.
No, I know. I have to stay here. That's what I'm saying. Regardless of what, if I bond it or if I'm forced to have to do this want is me offline, because me online is a problem for them. Yeah. See, as long as I'm in jail, I don't have access to technology. As long as I'm in jail, I can't pick up my phone and I can't go live. As long as I'm online, as long as I'm here and not online, my network is forced to be haunted.
So even if you got out on bail and they put you in the border home and whatnot, you're not going to be able to be online. So I don't think that they care about that, because you're not going to be online right away anyway.
Well, if I'm bonded out and I'm not in a boarding home.
This is my thing, you guys. Don't nobody care about Jaguar being online. What people care about is what she do and say while she's online. You're calling people children, that they're going to get R-word, they're going to get assaulted, that they're going to go to foster care. You want CPS to take them, and you're going to you wish that they get unalive. And you're saying about the children, you're saying about the parent, and you're calling people the derogatory names and gay slurs. And you do this every day, all day. And then you send your followers to harass them. That's cyberbullying as well. So all these things that you're doing while you're online is problematic. So it's not a problem that you're online. It's the things that you do while you're online. And you think the way that you carry yourself in that such a manner that people are not going to fight back. That's where you absolutely how people fucked up. Jaguar Wright.
Well, number one, in a boarding home, they can't. That's not how that works. I'm not sent there by the state. Mm-hmm. This situation is something that I've agreed to do. This is not, I did that for an address. I'm going to be looking for a place immediately. Mm-hmm. Like that's what that is. The second that I get out, I need to set up work, and I just need to get another place for my mom to come home. Yeah. So Sam can come home, and what I'll do is I'll sign a 6-month lease. And once I sign that 6-month lease, I'm pretty quick to bet that the situation should be tied up in 6 months. And then we can move to Louisiana. It's fine. It's just I have to push it back. Whatever the case may be, I honestly believe that God is using me as an example to show people where the corruption is, where the bullshit is, where the lies are. And I'm willing to be that vessel. This isn't going to make me depressed. This isn't going to make me upset. This is like, okay, it's time to get into the fight. Like, we were just studying Revelations and how after Jesus died, how all of his disciples were being persecuted, thrown in jail for speaking the truth, for talking the truth, for preaching the word. I don't see how my situation is any different than that right now.
Because you're not speaking no truth. You're not.
Okay, so say say myself and KingPain. Say myself and KingPain find a new bond company for you to bond out through. Do you want to do that, or do you want to wait until court on the 12th?
No. I want to bond out immediately because I need to look for a new place for me and my family to live. And I need to be able to put money down on a new place immediately. And then I need to go and find my belongings that were in the moving truck that I brought all the way to Louisiana to move into our new life before they're thrown out to the wind and scattered to the wind, including my son's urn and all of his cremation ashes. And Sam's painting. Sam has beautiful canvases in there. His first canvases, like Giovanni's belongings, the last of the things that I have of my deceased son, whose 30th birthday is this year, are in wherever they're holding my things. Yeah, no, I need to get out of here. I got a life. Community Network immediately. I gotta get back to work.
Friend, I feel like you should just let all that go, friend.
Let it go, let it go.
Girl, it's a lot.
Why should I let it go?
Well, I mean, some of the stuff you can keep, but some of it we should, a little piece of it you can keep, like getting back to work, stuff like that. Keep that little piece.
Ooh, there's some
Everything
shady ass
else is
friends.
just a lot, and I just feel like you're gonna be. It's a lot coming out to.
Are you talking about my belongings?
We don't know.
I love you
what
too, sister.
The time frame is on those things. Those time frames may have passed.
Listen to me. It's in God's hands.
Yeah.
If my son's cremation, ashes, if his urn was lost in the midst of all of this, oh, whoa. My lawsuit is about to get big. And I will be going after Genesis. I'm going after her. I'm suing her. I am suing her. I am going to bankrupt her.
So when she says that it's all your fault, how do you feel about that?
That's all my fault. What's all my fault?
She said if your ass would have went to jail, you wouldn't have to worry about losing none of that stuff and all of that stuff. She said it's your fault.
I went to jail. I didn't go to jail. She made sure I went to jail when she pretended to be Regina, had my bond revoked, had King Toro give her the address to where I sat, called the police and told them I was a fugitive and where to go get me. I didn't go to jail. She made sure I went to jail.
She did.
Which I also turned her information over to the attorney, and he's going to be researching her and having her charged. Like, she doesn't realize the second that she decided to go online, and brag about all of this, she just implicated herself. She admitted it. What she did is criminal, and she's going to be charged. Period. We have 1 minute left, and I gotta go because Shay has to make a call. I'm gonna call you guys back later.
Okay.
But I love you. I love everybody. I love my Crown family. I love my SeanDavieWayers. I love everyone. And I just want to say, I think it's time for people to start getting upset. I think it's time for people to start asking, what the hell is this system doing to an innocent person? And why is it that all of the evil minions who are out here making a mockery and trying to destroy my life not being held accountable? Because what everyone is doing is criminal. What all of them are doing is criminal. And guess what? I'll be able to press charges the second I get out of jail.
All right.
And the second that Big Quote says she's going to represent me. Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
All right. Friend.
She didn't wish it on a star, friend.
Now, this is the Get You Gotcha. This is the Get You Gotcha. Of all the things they're going to say now after the call is over, had me looking at them side eye. They little messy boots. Really queen-like messy. But it's no lie. Jaguar, like I said, need to take accountability of the actions that she did that put her in the place where she at. Yes, other people have made calls and are doing other things behind the scene to try to keep her in there, but you can say what you want. You can't. The judicial system is fucking tainted, and a lot of people are in jail under false pretense. But Jaguar likes a audience. She gets off with an audience. So everything that she have said and done, it's a paper trail. It's on social media. And that's what they use to lock her ass up on some of the charges. So, hey, it is what it is. Again, thank you guys for viewing this content. If you have not already, can you please thumb up the content? That's all I'm asking for you guys. Please thumb up the content. Also, if you'd like to contribute to my Cash App, it's a link that we put in the description box. It is $, Okay? It's what the dollar sign. Queen Red 318. Again, dollar sign. Queen Red 318. It will be linked in the description box. I really appreciate anyone that can donate or contribute to my Cash App to help me also build up my channel and trying to get better equipment. That's all. If you're not able to contribute by donating, please thumbs up. That's all I'm asking. Thank you guys so much for coming to viewing over here on Talk Your Ish Radio and also House of Queens TV.
Oh my goodness. Now your friend knows she the reason she in jail.
Okay.
Ooh.
See, they can't tell. They won't tell her that.
I don't know because King, like she gave in like mighty easy when that social worker was like, "You staying here?" She just like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah, because the bonds company said they don't see nothing that says that there is a hold or any restriction. Like she can still be bonded out.
Right.
You know, that's why I was like, is it something that's gonna show up later? Like, do we have a limited amount of time? Like,
and that's what I was saying too. I'm like, well, is this just something that the bail bondsman company didn't know? Because what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking that the bail bondsman company reached out to the jail and let them know that she was one of the people in the prison with a bond that they were interested in pursuing to bail out of jail. I don't know if that's when they went and let the social worker know, like, hey, they're interested in bailing her out. And then they told her, like, well, she can't be bailed out because she's on a hold. She's been placed as incompetent. So I think her hold has been placed on her because she's been listed as incompetent. That's why she was sent to the part of the prison she was in. Until she admitted certain things, then they would let her back into gym pop. She never said anything about being back into gym pop. She didn't say that until today. But if she over there, like with that woman we spoke to,
she told me she only stayed in the psych ward for like 2 or 3 days, and they put her right back in gym pop.
She said she was in there for 10 days. Or no, she had been out of the 10 days.
She be lying.
Out of the 10 days. So, yeah. So I feel like that hold had been placed on her. That's why they put her on that side. So they placed that type of hold on you. Like, okay, well, you can't be in gym pop. We have to send you over here to these people because they work with people like you. So, but if she's not willing to admit her diagnosis and take her medication,
and I believe that's why she was given a new attorney because she has a new psych attorney now.
Mm-hmm. Psych attorney.
Whenever you get through, Gag, okay?
Like psych attorney. So like it's like, girl, like you in that part. So that hold could have been placed on her. And what people don't realize because they think we trying to get her out so that we no. This is what Jag wants. We want Jag to stand there until she at least go to court and see what's going on. That's what we want. She wants to come home. Okay, it's her money. We can't tell her what to do with it. She bailing herself out. You know, it's not we not doing it. So it's just, I mean, we're assisting, but we're not like literally doing it, you know? So that's weird. Like I'm like, what? Like she wants to bail out. That don't have nothing to do with us. Like that's why she's bailing herself out. Like it's not literally us doing it. Like we're assisting, but we're not doing it. That's her. So because if it was us, she would have been out of jail. If we were bailing her out, like literally, if myself or King were bailing out, she would have been out. You know, type of situation. We felt like you got yourself in, get yourself out. People wanted to donate, they did. Shout out to the officialKingpain, and again for setting the GoFundMe up for her, you know, and whatnot. But her wanting to get out of jail, that's her. Like, we're not trying, let's get Jag out so we can get her on our shows. Like, we don't care. Like, she'll get out when she gets out. And when she does,
period.
You know, like, we don't care about that.
When she get out, when she on her show now.
Right. I'm like, she here now. I'm like, what? Like, you mean you want her live in color? I'm like, because she here now. I'm like, what is that? But, I mean, okay. So, this is Jag's plan. We're just assisting. Like, that's all. And this is really stressful for people like, especially King, because he's working really hard. And it's just like, girl. But Burngap did this. Because everything was rolling smooth. She the one, because all of the phone calls that was made with the bail bond bondsman. Myself and King was doing it behind the scenes. We're not going live chasing clout. Let's call the bail bondsman. Like, we're not doing that. Like, we handling it where you're supposed to.
I knew that when the public found out the bond company that they were going to do this. I knew that. That's why I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, there's a lot of bonds companies. I'm sure that we can find another one who's willing to bond Jaguar. I think even some of my subscribers have actual bail bonds company in Texas. So when there's a will, there's a way. All hope is not lost. But, you know, it's getting so close to the 12th.
She might as well just wait.
That, but she don't need the money.
I still feel like this, friend. Either way I go with her getting bailed out, she is not just going to no address or nothing like that. Even if they bail her, if she's bailed, she is going straight to a hospital. Straight to a hospital. If they don't have any boarding set up for her. Because the bail bondsmen set up the boarding themselves. So if there's no boarding, she's going straight to a hospital. I don't know why, or an outpatient. And if they don't have anything like that ready, even with her being bond, she has to wait. So if they don't have nothing ready to the 11th, and you don't wasted this money bonding out, and you got court on the 12th,
okay. She fine. She been in there this long. When okay, on period. I want my ideas. I want to see her doing better when she gets out than she was when she went in.
Absolutely.
You know. So I mean, if it takes 2 more weeks for her to get it together and get out and have more resources, then so be it. But if she wastes all her resources now while she in there and she gets out, what's she gonna do?
What's she gonna do?
Well, I do what I can do.
Our hands are tied. Shout out to the 98 Network in the chat. Our hands are tied. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, girl, like I would rather her just wait for 12, get out, use that GoFundMe to start to get back on her feet. You know, and whatnot. And then, you know, we can maybe throw her a little, assistance, too. Like, here you go, girl, go ahead, do your thing, girl. Get your phone on, and all that stuff. Keep working on what you need to work on, girl. Maybe try to get some gigs if you can, and stuff like that, and just focus on that stuff. If she want to go live on YouTube and all that stuff, girl, who cares? Just stay out of police departments, stay out of mayor's offices, and all of that stuff, and do your thing. Like, if you want to go on YouTube and run them up and all that stuff like you did, go ahead. Like, everybody against that, you're a grown woman. You get to do what you want to do, but we're not about to keep arguing with someone about their own life. So that's what I say. If she wants to bail out, girl, that's you. It's your money, your life. Like, girl, because when you get out, what's the plan? So if I were you, I would sit around and take as much of this little free help that you get, because most people don't even get out of jail with a cushion. You will be getting out of jail with a nice little cushion.
And that's what I'm saying, that too. She wanted to get out of jail so bad to go on the internet and harass and stalk people. I don't think that Jaguar been in jail long enough to reflect on the shit that she done. She's not going to no counseling, no group meetings. She's not going to therapy. She's not doing none of that. That's why they got her ass in segregation. But she's trying to say that they got her over there because of this and that and that. She seems like she told KingPain something. She told SeanDavieWay something. She's lying. Everything she says is lying. She have not learned her lesson. And when she got out of jail, she's going to go back on social media and taunt people and keep on carrying on how she was, and then she's gonna get locked the fuck back up because she have not learned her lesson. She thinks she can do and say what she want, and all she want to do is blame other people and point the finger when she get locked up. See, they got me locked up, they did this, they did that. No, your grown ass did that to yourself. So if she do get out and go back to jail, they should tie their hands with her. They shouldn't accept her calls or anything. She'll find someone that will do it. But like she said to her moderator, whoever she is, Monica, where is she at? She's not doing anything. KingPain and SeanDavieWay are doing everything. So it's just crazy. And I don't know how much money she got so far in her GoFundMe, but that money gonna eventually run out because she has to eat. Excuse me. She has to eat. She has to wash her clothes. She got to get her personal hygiene products, and she probably want a car or whatever. I don't know how much money she got. I think it's like $1,000 some. It's almost $2,000. And then the state of Texas, they're kind of expensive, even if it is a southern state. So things are kind of expensive if you're gonna get a hotel or Airbnb. So that money's gonna run out really, really fast. So then what? And then how she carry on day to day life, her attitude, she can get hired maybe, and can get right fired because people that don't like her, they're gonna find out where she work at. They're gonna send the people that in that state to come in and harass her because she did it to herself. It's sad, but it's true. So, anyways, this video has been long enough. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you want to watch the original content, it's over there on SeanDavieWay. So shout out to SeanDavieWay and officialKingpain. You guys did a great job, and you guys was being a little shady and messy, but you guys told the absolute truth. Next time, tell it to Jag while she's on the fucking phone, not when she hung up. But again, you guys did great, and I love you guys' show. And peace and blessings to you both. And I am your host again, Miss Tokyo Ish, and you tune into Tokyo Ish Radio. So have a wonderful, safe, blessed day, evening, night, wherever you're watching from. Again, subscribe if you want to do so. Also, just thumbs up, share, and leave a comment. And I will catch you guys on another video. I'm not sure when I'm going to start going live. I haven't even gone live on my other channel. I'm working some kinks for that. So this channel is brand new. So I'm still trying to work up some subscribers. So let's push the video out so it can get visible to other people, so they can also enjoy the content in the commentary. So subscribe, and hit that notification so when I upload, you guys hopefully be notified. Again, it's a thing called life. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Put your faith in God. He will see you through. God love you, and I hope you love yourself even more.